of solutions and all of that. Well, in Oyo State, the Oyo government has actually disbursed 416,850,000 naira to 1,407 farmers. And of course, it has disbursed this naira to farmers across the state, while another 340,217,000 has been disbursed to 1,227 beneficiaries, which of course they have already started accessing as of Friday night of 2024. This was
accessing the fund.
Yeah, they started accessing the fund already. Now the chairman emphasized that economic hardship on the citizenry prompted the governor Sheyi Makinde to initiate the Sustainable Action for Economic Recovery program to assist farmers with soft loans and ensure food security in the state. He said the intervention is unprecedented in the history of the state, going by the volume of funds being disbursed into various sectors of agriculture. I don't want to say too much. Let's quickly watch this video, a very short one, and of course we'll come back to the studio because we still have trending videos we have to react to. So let's watch this video where Oyo State actually made the confirmation of disbursing such an amount, and of course that it has commenced the disbursement already and still in process. We'll be right back.
This project has been non-partition as it is available for the generality of legitimate farmers and will be farmer of the state, including the youth that were trained by the state government under the YE program. This intervention program in agriculture is unprecedented in the history of the state, going by the volume of funds being disbursed into the various sectors of agriculture in the state, aside farm input distribution. There's no gain saying the fact that disbursement has taken place and is still ongoing. This made the total sum of 416.850 million disbursed to 1,407 farmers.
Yes, so much people are flooding Ibadan and Oyo State in general for their food stock. But unfortunately, remove security problem. The other issue is that people don't have that wherewithal to increase their farm size, to increase their stock size. And this is what is excess.
Welcome back. Behind the camera, Chigodi was asking me one bank. The bank was not stating, of course, during the interview or his press statement, of course, there was no bank on how they will disburse this money. But according to their statement, like you said, they have already started disbursing the money and they are still disbursing.
We are disbursing this money to farmers. The government have not told us the kind of farmers they are giving money to. Now, what should we expect? What should be the impact, expectations?
How long is the long term?
No, it's not just forget about the long term.
Okay.
Those who plant cassava, those who are into yam and other cash crops, what are we doing? Can the government come out with that? Because before you give somebody a loan, you must have done the assessment of that person, okay? Knowing the person that wants to take the loan. So you now also come up with the impact. All right? What will be the impact of this in 8 months, in 9 months, to all your people and the rest of Nigeria? You see, at the end of the day, when you see, a friend of mine who is a farmer told me that nobody, there are a lot of politician farmers that will be farmers. When money like this is being given, they are the ones that go ahead and collect the money.
Of course.
They don't have farm. They have nothing.
So they are political.
The thing is that on paper, this looks wonderful.
Very amazing.
This is impressive. This is laudable. We should really applaud the government of Oyo State. But then you have to factor in the Nigerian factor. And with the Nigerian factor, you don't expect much to come out of this. A lot of people will make quite some money from this. And the supposed beneficiaries may get little or nothing out of it. That's my concern.
Well, I don't know. There are a lot of times we've had this disbursement and giving out even the student loan, different type of loan, and yet it's like there's no accountability, there's nobody monitoring, there's no way we can actually confirm that these things they are going out the way they're supposed to, or they are being used for. How about if I was a farmer and I collected the money and decided to relocate out of the state and go somewhere?
And marry a second wife. and
Hello,
third
there's
wife.
always the
Who
risk
cares?
on it. That the government is not expecting everyone who got the loan to pay back.
No, you know where.
Yes, there's some risks to it, but it's expecting that sizable number. If they achieve 70%, it is huge.
If the default rate is 2%,
If the-
5%, that's wonderful. But let's not talk about default first. My concern is that the money may not get to the intended or supposed.
That's why I
people.
mentioned political farmers.
Yeah, so the political farmers will appropriate the money and nothing happens. Nothing changes. So that's the Nigerian.
That's what I'm saying now. Because in what the gentleman was addressing everyone in that clip, he should have told us that, see, this is what we are doing. We understand that there is food
Hunger in the country.
in Nigeria. So this is the area that we are concentrating. You can't come to us and say you want to begin to plant a mango that will take you
15 years.
15 years to begin to harvest. So what can we do? We are looking at the grains, that's maize, millet, potato, cassava, yam, and the rest of other crops that you can harvest immediately and create impacts in this kind of emergency that we have right now. So they didn't state all of those things. Where are these farms? What is government doing? It's enough. It's okay for you to release money to farmers to go and farm. What happened on the day the person farm finished and the thing started growing, and these guys from these elders came in and marked down everything
And shoot the farmer in addition.
and create a situation of insecurity around the farm. So what are you doing? You see, beyond, Nigerian problem is multifaceted. When you want to address a problem, when you want to create a solution, you must also take that approach of too many ways. Because you cannot just give people money. Bank naturally will not give you money, will not give farmers money in Nigeria to go to invest in farming. Because they cannot assure you that when you go to that farm and you plant, you are going to harvest what you put in the ground.
The risk factor is so
The risk factor is so high. So in the end, all of this is political showmanship. Yes, the man has done well. Nothing. These are the things that he has not happened. He's unprecedented. He has not happened in your state. No, we want to see results before you begin to praise yourself.
Anyway, Chief Govt, he said the interest rate is the lowest you can get anywhere. He said the interest rate is just
Which bank are they using?
Might be all about the bank.
No, which financial
Make it go
organization?
get him own.
Okay. Anyway, let's just move away from this first of all. If you need more information about that for farmers who are probably still in Oyo State, you can as well go and find out how to get to this. Chief God, if you want to be a farmer, you can actually.
I am a journalist. I am satisfied with what I'm doing.
Okay.
All right, but a journalist must eat. Abi?
Of course.
A journalist also have children that must go to school.
Definitely. Definitely. So I understand where you're coming from. Anyways.